Welcome back to the channel, Dane Scott from Dane Scott's Truckers Lounge. It's another wintry day outside, although it's just spitting. It's not really accumulating snow, but decided to give you guys a little update on what's going on here in the Truckers Lounge. So if you guys like old school trucking, looking at the old school truck stops that are still standing in some cases, and all the memorabilia that goes along with it, and the trucks themselves, and even talking to the old school truckers. Sometimes we have a sit down in the lounge and we interview them. So if you like all kinds of stuff, you're in the right place. So make sure you like and subscribe and watch the videos, because that's how we keep going here on Dane Scott's Truckers Lounge. So this week, I'm going to give you a little update on the Pete 359 that I just acquired 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks now. And got some updates. I'm going to give you a nicer ride along, because last week in the episode we took a short drive down to throw a little fuel in it. Well, this week we're going to go to Truck World and we're going to get some fuel, and we're going to take a little nicer ride. So I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you the updates on what I've been doing to it. We're also going to take a look at a very cool 379 Pete, that kind of a local guy, only 2 hours from here, Canton, Ohio. He does wide haul and heavy haul. That's all he does. And he had a beautiful 379 that he restored himself with a big cat motor in it. Just happened to be pulling around as I was out there. And we're also going to talk a little bit about the trucker strike shutdowns. There was one in 73, I do believe it was, 73, 74. There was one in 79, and there was one in 83. I watched a very cool DVD that Mr. Wizard gave to me the other day that explains all that, which is very interesting. I think you guys will find it interesting as well. So that, and of course, I want to show you the very cool November-December issue. Actually, is this January, February? Yeah, this is January, February issue of Wheels of Time, which, if you guys are an American Truck Historical Society member, you know all about this very, very excellent magazine that just thrills me every month. Just waiting at the mailbox for it. Love it. It's part of your membership to the ATHS. So, and next year, 24, just right around the corner after the holidays here, June 6th through 8th, 2024 in York, Pennsylvania is the national show. So you guys want to mark that on your calendar. As a matter of fact, that's the weekend after my GMC Jamboree show here in Conneaut, Ohio. So we're going to be gearing up to start pushing that, promoting that, and having some cool stuff this year going along with that. So listen, you love trucks? We do too. Stick around town.
Painted sky in a sunset scene, through the window of a GMC, white lines and lighted signs got me hypnotized. There's nothing like the feel of the road and the smell of the diesel smoke. Another 10 or 20 miles, I'll be pulling in this thing.
So let's get this show on the road, shall we?
13 years just laying it down, driving my GMC. Yeah, you know what I mean.
So here's the lettering. We stuck with the black and gold, and then silver for the accent color. Kind of wanted to look as old school as possible with the type font. So my boys probably don't even know they're in the trucking business. I've been polishing away by hand. We got all the top up there done. The air conditioner, we got that all nice and clean and shiny, so we're looking good up there, as good as we can. And there's some pitting, of course, in the chrome clearance lights and horn covers, but I can get new horn covers, and I may do the same with the clearance lights. Also, let's look here. You'll notice a little discoloring on the screen, but it isn't what it was. It was really bad. So what I did was I had this really cool wire brush that's very fine, and you can still see discoloring here. See how that gets rid of that discoloring? So that's what we've been doing there, getting the screen on the grill looking better. It's not there yet, but we're getting there. We're making progress. Because we can't have a nasty grill on a killer old school Peterbilt like this one. Got all this polished, sleeper, everything. This side is done. Oh, and last week I told you guys I was going to do the air cleaner in black. So there she be. We got her black. What do you guys think? You know, some of you thought that was a good idea and some of you thought it wasn't. I'm happy with it because I like a little variation between all the burgundy. And I think I'm going to keep that. We don't have a right-hand exhaust yet, but this whole exhaust is going to get modified. I probably shouldn't let the cat out of the bag yet, but come January, a very big exhaust company is going to come on board with a sponsorship, and so we're going to get us a nice exhaust on here. I'm still kind of toying around with what I want. I want to keep it old school. Right now we've got 5-inch on it, and I have the line sheet on this truck, and it came factory with straights, no mufflers. Now I love the sound, of course, but I like the look of a muffler and a muffler guard. So I haven't decided what we're going to do there. Right now I'm thinking we're going to go into a 6-inch elbow and do 6-inch miter stacks, and then probably put on a muffler guard. So that's kind of where I'm thinking. I could change my mind, who knows, but I think that's pretty good update. Haven't done a lot on the interior except cleaning, replacing the window cranks, got those going, and more work on the dash. We did a little paint work over here, just getting that trailer brake and valving looking good. So here we are in this very cool sleeper. So I thought I'd show you guys. Isn't this awesome? I know a lot of you are like, okay, it's a sleeper, I'm used to it, but this was a custom deal. After it came with the 36-inch sleeper, they did the kit, which was available from Peterbilt, which made this into a 63-inch sleeper. And that's when they did the red instead of the black, which is okay. And of course, gotta have my red plaid. Goes perfect with the interior, because we had that in the first Peterbilt Joyride, the 1985 Peterbilt, which was the oxblood interior, so it went well in there. So if you haven't seen it before, here's the view of a 1971 359 from the sleeper. Yeah, little window. So this episode is brought to you by Parker's Garage, celebrating their 60th year anniversary from 1963 to 2023, specializing in engine repair, industrial, coach, truck, and marine. Parker's Garage, Norwood, North Carolina. Dane Scott's Truckers Lounge says, congratulations. Welcome back. I got a Ford to show you guys today, and it's for sale. So check this out. Phil, why don't you tell us about it? What year is it? And
I believe it's a mid-80s. I can't remember exactly what year. It's an L8000 diesel, automatic.
Automatic. All right.
Yeah, the
it's
oddball.
probably
So if your knees are going bad, you'll love this transmission.
Yeah.
11-foot Western plow. Hydraulics did work. It drove here, but it has been sitting for quite some time, so it is not running at the moment.
Okay. But you said you try. It does turn over, and it wanted to. You shot it some ether, and it wanted to fire, of course.
Battery into it. We shot some ether to it. It did want to start. It just didn't quite have enough to get it there.
It was probably needing fuel.
Yeah, it's definitely needing fuel. I have another set of fuel tanks that, of course, go with it. It will need air tanks.
Oh yeah. Uh-oh, we got a GM radio in it.
Well, when you're plowing at night, that's one thing you gotta have.
That's right. You gotta have the tunes.
I ride in the Dodge the other night, I damn near freaked out.
This is probably a 4 or 5 yard dump, I'm gonna say.
Yes, yeah. And at one point in time, the bed did go either which way, so it could dump salt from the front or the back. When I did raise the bed, I only had it going up like a normal bed. But she's been here for a few years, and the tires have not lost a bit of air.
No.
Knock on wood. Is that a Ford diesel? Yeah.
Kind of unique with that front dump for the salt too.
Yeah. You know, somebody wants to, you know, that's capable to deal with the heavier trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
And it could also, the box could be taken out and made into a tractor.
True. Yeah.
Can we pull this up, or will it go?
It won't go all the way.
Oh, all the way. Okay.
Because of the plow.
I got you. So it's a Ford diesel right there, Rick. Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
I don't know the model, like I said.
Okay. Let's get a good. That's a big plow. Wow.
That's every bit of 11 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she'll still do some work for somebody.
Does have the extra hydraulics on the front. That's really about all I know about it, really.
What number do you want them to call, Phil?
You can call 440-789-0637.
All right, you guys heard the man. If you're interested, give him a call.
So here's a little bit of trivia for you, for those of you who weren't aware of this. Back in the day, instead of pulling to set the brake, you push to set the brake, and you pull to drive. Yeah. Backwards. I don't know. It wasn't backwards back then, I guess. The original shift pattern in here too. Check this out. That's what was originally in here. And at some point they put 13 speed. Ring, ring, ring. Thank you very much. That's what I like. And a lot of you were asking about the engine, powertrain. So let's take a look at that. Got to do it from over here. I'm telling you. Is that not close? Ooh. So it does have the assist here, but those need replaced, and that's probably what you were hearing creaking. So here's what you guys were asking for. This is a 400 Cummins Big Cam 2. And it runs great. And when you fire this thing up, there's no smoke. She's a clean machine. Yeah. Need to do a little adjustment on the Jake brake. Oh, I left the light on inside. Guess I better take care of that. The Jake brake needs adjusted because whenever you push in the clutch, it doesn't release. So I have to turn it on and off to make sure I don't snuff out the motor, and you guys will notice that in the ride-along. Very pleased with this truck and how it runs and how it sounds. It's incredible. Let's look at the other side. The original color, red. So this was a repaint. I'm glad they repainted it because I'm not a big red fan. So you'll notice this engine is dry. There's one or two little spots on the floor. That's about it after running it the other day. She's a clean engine. But I think what I'm going to do here too is I like the look of the aluminum. So the frame will go black, of course, and then we're going to paint aluminum underneath the wheel wells because I just like how that looks. And with the high gap of the hood here, I think it'll look great because you can see the aluminum underneath. Kind of like on the firewall. I like that. It's just different. You guys know, I like to be different.
It's got all brand new body panels. Interior's all been redone.
Nice.
Everything. Like,
What are you running in it?
it's a 550 cat with an 18-speed 336 rear.
There you go.
So,
That'll get you down the road.
yeah, all I do is oversize.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Canton, Ohio.
Oh, Canton. Okay. Yeah, you're not far.
No.
Okay, gals and guys and gals, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Before we leave here, I know I promised you at the beginning of the video we were going to look at this and talk about it, but maybe you guys can do your homework, look on eBay and get a copy of it. We'll talk about the trucker strikes in the next episode, which will be after Christmas. Merry Christmas to you guys. So I'm going to leave you with what I'm going to start calling scriber rides. If you're a subscriber and you got a truck you want me to share on here, send me a picture of it at the email address. And so there's two I'm going to show you real quick. One is a killer white from down under Australia. Ray Grima, I believe is his last name. This is his 73 Road Commander. Very nice. He's done very nice work on it. And then I'm also going to show you a killer GMC. I don't know what you'd call it, modified rat rod or whatever, but it's awesome. And it's close by here. I might even do a feature on it in upcoming episodes. So also, I'm going to show you some Astros that are for sale. GMC Astros, and they're close by. State College, PA. The man to talk to is Ron, and I'm going to put his number up when the Astros appear. So if you're interested in purchasing any of those, you need to give him a call. And he's also got some other trucks. So I believe that's all the business. I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe and watch the videos. That's what keeps the videos going and keeps us up on the channel. So please do that. Refer it to a friend. Again, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, but I'll probably see you before then. So remember, keep the hammer down, safe and sound.